Coming up this morning on Action News, an arrest has been made in the homicide investigation out of Richland. A man shot at the Uptown shopping center. Richland police announcing yesterday a suspect's been arrested, and they're well known to police in the area. We'll get you up to speed. And it's that time of the year again, open enrollment for health and dental insurance. It goes for a couple of months, and a new federal rule adds DACA recipients to be eligible for federal subsidies. We'll catch up with the Washington Health Benefit Exchange. That story and more coming up as you start your day with us right here on Action News. Good Friday morning, everybody. I'm Dave Furtado.
And I'm meteorologist Jefferson Donovan.
And Jefferson, it's wet outside. It's quite wet, actually. And I was just talking about it just before the show started. It seems like a pretty large system lingering over us.
Well, yeah, if you joined us yesterday, I was talking about from yesterday evening through this morning was going to be the wettest time period of the whole week, and that is verifying. Certainly be aware that there is ponding on area roadways this morning as all of us are dealing with this sustained rainfall. I would recommend having a rain jacket or an umbrella with you as you start your day. Now, the good news is, as I was just referencing, the wettest part of the day is right now. By the time you get to your afternoon hours, it's just going to be showers, at least for some of us. I would say along the Blue Mountains, it is going to be a bit wetter. Now, in the Tri-Cities right now, it is rather damp, 43 degrees with a wind blowing at 12 miles per hour. Here's a look at your weather headlines today and going forward. We are going to be soggy and seasonal on this Friday. Again, the wettest part of the day is right now. Showers are going to remain possible for some of us this weekend, but Thanksgiving week proper is trending drier and cooler. We'll talk more about all three of these weather headlines and talk about who could see some strong winds today, all coming up.
Thanks, Jefferson. We begin this morning in the Tri-Cities. The suspect accused of shooting and killing a Richland man early Saturday morning at the Uptown shopping center is now in jail. Richland police say after a nationwide warrant was issued, the 28-year-old man was arrested by U.S. Marshals yesterday afternoon in the Portland area. He's accused of shooting 36-year-old Michael Perkins several times in the alleyway of the shopping center during a confrontation. Perkins died a short time later, and police say the suspect is well known to Tri-Cities law enforcement agencies.
Our investigation continues as we gather further details, but we are making significant progress. We remain committed to bringing justice for Michael Perkins and his family. Our gratitude goes out to the community and law enforcement partners for their support throughout this investigation.
The 28-year-old now faces second-degree murder charges. Right now, he's still being held in Portland, but work is underway to extradite him back to the Tri-Cities to face charges. If you have any information about this case, Richland police would like to hear from you. And a trial for a man accused of leading authorities on a two-county chase last week is now set. The suspect was charged Monday in Kittitas County Superior Court with multiple felony charges after troopers say he rammed two state patrol vehicles at the end of a 110-mile-an-hour police chase on I-90. He was arrested November 13th after being chased by both state troopers and Kittitas County Sheriff's deputies through Yakima and Kittitas counties. The man pleaded not guilty to 8 criminal charges at a recent hearing. Those include 2 counts of assault, 2 counts of hit and run, attempting to elude, and 2 counts of malicious mischief. His trial is scheduled to start January 7th. He's being held in the Kittitas County Jail on $500,000 bail. And firefighters are blaming an electrical failure on a fan for a fire at Kaiby High School in Benson City that forced them to be released early. School leaders said all the students were evacuated after smoke began filling the library. Firefighters investigated and found a small fire started by an electrical problem. Buses arrived to keep students warm while the fire was investigated, and they were eventually taken home. Switching gears this morning, open enrollment for health and dental insurance through the Washington Health Plan Finder is underway and runs through January 15th. During this period, Washingtonians can access federal and state subsidies to help lower health care costs. A new federal rule that took effect this November makes DACA recipients eligible for federal subsidies. Manny Santiago, Chief of Equity and Community Partnerships at the Washington Health Benefit Exchange, said that while undocumented individuals are welcome to apply, the program has a cap.
It's also important for you to go through the application and submit the application, even if you don't buy the plan, because that is going to help us advocate for expanding that pilot program that we have this year with the state legislature and to ensure that the funding is there to expand that program.
Now, tribal members have the option to enroll year-round. To learn more or to enroll, visit wabhealthplanfinder.org before the January 15th deadline. Folks in rural Walla Walla County are getting easier access to health care. A ceremony was held yesterday morning at Walla Walla County Rural Library in Burbank as leaders with Providence St. Mary Medical Center presented a $2,500 donation to support the library's home health and telehealth initiative. Managers at the library tell us the program is needed now more than ever.
I realized that there was a lot more that we could do to support rural healthcare providers and patients in making sure that there is better quality and better access for telehealth. Anyone who lives within those boundaries can get a card with us for free, so can access these for free.
They also say all 3 locations within the rural library district will be supplied with the health kits for people to check out by the end of the year. And a local nonprofit that helps people overcome barriers to employment recently announced they're expanding into Walla Walla. Columbia Ability Alliance works to support people dealing with intellectual disabilities get jobs by working with employers.
It increases employee morale. It's going to you're going to get a dedicated individual that's going to show up to work. That it's going to overall help build your team to be stronger. Anyone that wants to look at building a partnership with us, we encourage you to reach out to us.
Columbia Ability Alliance is currently looking for employers in Walla Walla who would like to get involved with them. For more information, head over to our website, KEPRTV.com. And finally, the Yakima Rotary Club is celebrating Native American Heritage Month with a motivating speech from actor Adam Beach. KIMA's Mallory Aldrich has more.
At Thursday's Yakima Rotary Club meeting, the club had a special guest, actor Adam Beach, as their guest speaker.
Starstruck from our guest speaker, Adam, starstruck from our dancers and the Eagle Spirit.
Adam spoke about what it was like growing up as a Native American and how his experiences have shaped the work he does today.
My importance is just to learn from everybody. You know, me asking them to, learn about us. Well, in order for that to work, we have to learn about them also.
And with every community he visits, he hopes to leave them with this.
My essence to here in Yakima is we all have to understand that there is knowledge of the past that greatly affected us in who we are right now. And I want them to understand that, if we work together, we both, as an Indigenous and non-Indigenous, will just make each other stronger.
Reporting in Yakima for Action News, I'm Mallory Aldrich.
KIMA's Mallory Aldrich, thank you. Jefferson, let's talk weather here because one of the things that I've been noticing, and I'm sure a lot of folks are noticing this morning, that it's pretty wet outside.
Yes.
And you've been saying all week that this was going to be the wettest time period of the day. When can we see this rain subside and get to some more of these drier conditions?
Well, I would say it's not going to totally subside today, but at least we're not going to be under this kind of deluge that we have been under, I should say, for about the past 6 or 7 hours. If you joined us yesterday, and really the past several days, it was last night through this morning that was going to be the wettest time period, and that's verifying quite well. Now let's take a look at what we can expect for today. I would say once we get past about your noon hour, maybe even past about your 10 a.m. hour, we're going to start to see this moisture turn to more showers as opposed to, again, this just steady moisture, the steady rainfall. Temperatures today are going to be varied. We're going to see everything from mid-40s to upper 50s. We'll talk about why we're seeing that discrepancy in temperatures, and we'll also talk precipitation chances through the weekend coming up.